Hey, what is up, you sexy beasts? GhostSickness, Tristan here, and I'm bringing you guys a fantastic video telling 3 funny stories from my childhood and kind of recently, actually, and 1 from my adulthood. So, I'm gonna get right into it, guys. It's gonna be fantastic. I really do enjoy this episode. So, the first started when I was about 8 or 9. My friend and I recorded a very stupid video. So, we had this, like, Looney Tunes-esque idea planned in the front yard, and the plan was just, like, basically prank each other like they do in shows like Tom and Jerry and like Looney Tunes, where you just like fuck with each other and, you know, injure each other, right? Like, and so I'm like, okay, Dad, can you go get the video camera and whatever and videotape us on the front lawn doing stupid stuff? Like, I remember I put like a bucket on his head and we spilled water on each other, and it was just a really stupid video. You know, like tripping each other, and, you know, it was all in good fun, right? Like, you know, we're on grass and everything was safe and nobody really got injured, but, you know, we'd walking around with like a bucket on our head, and it was stupid, but it was funny. And what sucks though is I don't know how long my dad has had that video, and I don't know if he still has it, because I remember asking for it a little while later. I don't know why, but I asked for it in the DVD version, and I think I lost the DVD version, so I don't know if he has the original on like tape or something, but I don't know. If he does find it, I will fucking show it to you guys, because that video was pretty much the first video I've ever done. It really classic stuff, and it still cracks me up. So Anyway, the second story happened when I was 13, actually for my 13th birthday party. So I was being dumb. I wanted to be an adult, and you know what's interesting about being 13? When I was 13, a lot of crazy things happened in my life. Like a lot of really different things I'd never done before happened. I guess I'll make a video about that later, but 13 was a revolutionary milestone for me in the 7th grade. And to start it all off, I had a non-alcoholic beverage party because I wanted to feel older or whatever. I don't really know what my motivation behind it was, but that's pretty much it. And I'm like, I want to be an adult or whatever. 13, no longer you know, preteen. I'm a teenager now or whatever. So I guess I'm still a teenager. I got 2 more years. Woo! And so anyway, we wanted to act older, so I convinced my dad and made sure it was okay with all the parents, and we got non-alcoholic beers and stuff like that. So we got Dos Equis, and I think we even had like non-alcoholic margaritas, which are actually pretty damn good. But I do remember the Dos Equis, which just tastes like complete shit. I don't know if you guys have ever had Dos Equis or regular beer or non-alcoholic beer. If you guys have had regular beer, non-alcoholic beer tastes even worse. So we're at my house, you know, drinking these non-alcoholic beers. Barely, I had like 1.5. Like, it was just so bad. I didn't even know what to do, and like everybody else was like, yeah, this isn't that great. But we felt cool, we felt older, and it was just a stupid placebo effect. Now, there were 2 girls and 2 guys, I believe. Not including myself, maybe including myself, I don't remember. But there were some of us there, and we decided to play. We decided to play Spin the Bottle. And then when we played Spin the Bottle, we did the stupidest, most virgin-esque Spin the Bottle I have ever played in my entire life. And I've played Spin the Bottle before. And so, you know, basically, like, you spin it around, and then whoever it lands on, and then you spin it around again, and whoever lands on that, those 2 people have to kiss, right? So it would land on the girls, and we didn't want to, like, kiss each other for some reason. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we were all single, and nobody really wanted to kiss each other, so we just, like, kissed each other on the arms. It was really fucking weird and pathetic, and just, guys, if you're gonna play Spin the Bottle, do the real deal. Kiss each other on the lips, and even if it's your bro, just do it. Don't need to use tongue or anything. That'd be a little too far. So those are those 2 stories, and this one actually happened in my adulthood. This last one, which is the Christmas Eve story. So guys, Christmas Eve, I'm hanging out downstairs with my family, mainly my dad and my stepmom, and we're just chilling, talking about things. And my dad's like, you know, I'm like, hey, Dad, can I have a drink? He's like, yeah, sure, that's fine. So they opened some vodka, right? We had this vodka, and I ended up taking a shot of it. So I'm like, okay. Well, I took 1 shot of it. He filled it pretty high, and, you know, we toasted and everything, took the shot. Just chilling inside the house, didn't drive anywhere, didn't do anything ridiculous. And then I'm like, okay, well, after a little while, I took another shot straight, no chasers, nothing like that. Didn't have like a mixed drink. I just had 2 shots of this vodka. So I'm sitting there in the chair, in the stool, while we're just talking about things, family stuff, drama, and just kind of reminiscing about everything. I'm sitting there, and my head is like spinning. Like, I can barely keep my eyes focused on my parents, and my head is just like spinning and everything. And, you know, I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm kind of confused because I've only had 2 shots, right? I'm like, okay, well, 2 shots shouldn't be that much to get, you know, drunk. Like, I literally feel drunk. I could walk okay and everything. My speech was relatively good, but I was sitting in this chair and my head was basically spinning. Like, I didn't get vertigo or anything. I don't know what that's like, but I was sitting there and I'm just like, wee, you know, feeling good and, you know, could barely focus on one thing. So I felt drunk. I felt more than just buzzed. I felt drunk, and I was telling them I felt pretty good and everything. Then we get to a little bit more, and we're just hanging out. I didn't have any more to drink, anything, because I knew I was done. I knew that was my limit. I was like, okay, for some strange reason, 2 of these shots is making me feel like this. And everybody's like, oh my god, what a pussy. No, but let me explain. So we don't really know what happened, but my dad had like 3 drinks, and I'm pretty sure my stepmom had 2 drinks just like I did with that same vodka. We all had that same vodka to drink, and we were all like totally shit-faced. Like, I was feeling that way, and my dad, who, you know, drinks occasionally and everything like that, he was totally out of it. Like, he kind of hunched over and was just like, you know, he probably got vertigo. And so my stepmom and we were in the better condition, but barely, because we only had 2 drinks. After a little while of talking and everything like that, he was just, we could tell that he's out of it. Okay, it's time for bed. Let's get some water. Let's get some everything like that. This is Christmas Eve night, guys. So we haul him up to bed. Like, it's a bitch getting him up the stairs, because my dad's a pretty big guy. So my stepmom and I, you know, haul him up the stairs, and it's kind of a struggle. We were really worried that he was going to fall back or do anything like that, but no, he made it up okay. And then we, you know, get him into the bathroom, and, you know, we're like, okay, well, get ready for bed or whatever. Then it's kind of also a pain, and we put him into bed, right? So we put him into bed, and he's being drunk, and he's, you know, can barely walk and everything like that. I'm like, okay, I've never really seen actually I have seen my dad that drunk, but it's pretty rare, right? So, you know, we get him into bed and everything like that, and I'm with my stepmom, and you know, he's finally in bed and he just goes to sleep. And then my stepmom later ended up telling me that she had vertigo, and so she couldn't really sleep in bed, and she had to like lay on the floor. I don't know, it was weird. So, and I stayed up a few hours. Did I make that video? I'm pretty sure I made that video. And I made the Christmas video with a Christmas song. That was absolutely hilarious, guys. I hope you did enjoy that one. And so I had some orange juice. I had some water. You know, I detoxed a little, got some stuff out, and sobered up before I went to sleep. But when I woke up Christmas Day, I felt like shit. Like, the stockings weren't full. Oh my god. My poor little brother, man. It's like they didn't fill the stockings for anybody because, you know, they were passed out drunk, which was absolutely hilarious. So, guys, anyway, I felt okay in the morning. I mean, my head kind of hurt. My stomach didn't feel perfect. Like, I didn't really want to eat anything. I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm not really too hungry yet. That was pretty much what happened. What we later found out is most likely that vodka is not 40% alcohol, and definitely a much higher concentration, because something happened. I don't know. It smelled like rubbing alcohol, and it was fucking weird. And so we had that, and it totally messed us up. So we threw that alcohol away, or they like tried to give it back, something, but we definitely would not drink from that alcohol again. So guys, if you're gonna drink, make sure you stay safe and know your limit and whatnot, or otherwise just don't drink. And so guys, about the haircut, I don't like the haircut either. Trust me, it still needs to grow in on the sides. I know, it's awful. It's awful. So anyway, remember the fact that I fucking love you guys. I'm trying to go for 5,000 Twitter followers. I'm a little bit past 1,000 right now. So guys, go follow me on Twitter. You can interact with me. Stay sexy. I just spit everywhere for some reason. I fucking love you. Bye.